Okay, I'm gonna unmute all of you and then you guys can mute later. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
How's everyone doing today?
Alhamdulillah. How about you?
Alhamdulillah.
Good.
Now.
Sorry guys, I had to step away for a minute. Okay. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli ala rasulil kareem. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. So last class we did the how to make emphasis in the nominal sentence. Does anybody have any questions about that?
We're okay.
All right. Now, after the lesson, I did send you a couple of screenshots or a couple of images with the questions on them. Did you guys get a chance to do them?
The inna and inna la.
Yes, that I had a couple of list of questions. I WhatsApp everyone the next day so that you guys can practice.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So I have the answers for those, but I was waiting for people to say, try them on their own. Because if I had sent the answer, then the people just try to get impatient and then look up the answer instead of trying it. So if everybody tried it, then I'm happy. Today we are going to talk about some other stuff, and mostly the lecture will be on the PDF, and I'm not going to be using the camera today that much. But inshallah, what we are going to see is very beneficial.
Abid, excuse me, Abid, am I on your list? Because I did not receive those messages that you're asking about, the question you're talking about.
Oh, really? Are you with our WhatsApp group or no?
Well, I'm on your WhatsApp group, of course, yeah, but some of the things I don't see. When did you send it, though?
Usually what I do, either the same night or the next morning, I can resend it to you, inshallah.
Please do that, because I might have missed it. Anyway, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, that could happen that, since you are, if you don't look at the messages, then they go down and down or up, I think. So you have to scroll up to see.
Right.
Okay, inshallah, no worries. So today I want to talk about adverbs. And is everybody able to see my screen?
Yep.
Okay. And these things I'm showing you right now, they're already in the Google Drive. Okay. And if somebody is still having access problems, please send me a note so that I can give it to you. Okay. So these are called adverbs of time and place. Zarful makani was zamani. And the Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Some words have the same effect on the nouns and pronouns as the prepositions, although they are not preposition. Does everybody understand that sentence? We have been learning nouns, and in the last few sessions, we have been talking specifically about pronouns, the detached one and attached one, and we also covered the prepositions. Now, do you guys remember the prepositions? The fi, min, ala, ila, all those words. So these words, Assalamu alaikum, Umar, how are you? So these words are same, have the same effect, but they are not prepositions. And these kinds of words are used as adverb of time and place. And the examples from the Quran, first of all, just go through the list. Like ba'du, like some, kullu, meaning all, every, duna, other than, ghaira, min duni, other than, inda, near, ma'a, with, ladun, ladai, with, from. Okay, and I'm sure that because we read Quran, we see them all the time. Now, tahta is under, beneath, fauka, above or over, amama, before or in front, right? Qabla, before, ba'da, after, wara'a, behind, and baina, between. Hawla is around. Can I assume that everybody are at least familiar with these words? They may not know the meaning, but they have seen when they're reciting Quran, inshallah.
Doesn't inda means have, or does it mean near, or does it mean both of them?
No, inda meaning is near, have is something else, but we'll come to that, inshallah.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, take a look at these really goodly. Now I have sent these in your WhatsApp message. Okay. Since we are going to look at the examples, we may not know the meaning and we may have to look it up. So if you guys want to keep the phone close to you and open that message, then we can always refer back to it when we want to look at the meaning of the word. You guys have your phones with you right next to you? So in the WhatsApp, I have sent you a couple of images before the class. And please let me know if you see them.
Yes, it's there.
Okay. So keep them aside so that when we are going through the ayahs and verses, you know the meaning of that. So no big deal. Okay. So here are some examples. Min tahti arjulikum. Okay. Okay. Guys, there is some feedback in the background, so I'm muting some mics. Just trying to figure out who that voice is, but if you need to talk, then unmute it, please. Okay, so the first ayah, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim, or the first verse, is min tahti arjulikum. The underlined word is tahti. So if you look at tahti here, tahti means under or beneath, or tahta. So why is tahti, by the way? I mean, even though it's not the part of the subject right now, but we have done this before, so it's a good idea to check our knowledge as well. Why is it min tahti and not min tahta?
Jar majroor.
Jar majroor, mashallah, jazakallah khair. And what is arjuli kum? What is kum here?
All of you.
Kum is all of you. Very good. And then what is the arjuli?
Feet.
Feet. Now, arjulikum, is it muzaf ilayh? Your feet.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Who said yes? Sister Rafi said yes? Okay, so alhamdulillah, now you can see that we are applying multiple concepts we have learned and we are identifying them in the verses now. So min tahti, jar majroor, arjulikum, muzaf ilayh.
Sorry, what is it? Ghair majroor?
No, jar majroor.
Oh, jar majroor.
Right, because min is the haruf jara and tahti is majroor. Because of min, it went into kasra. Because the actual word or noun was tahta. You see that?
Oh, yes.
You see that? So now it becomes tahti because of this min, and this word arjulikum or arjulikum, meaning your feet. So the muzaf ilayh relationship has been shown by the pronoun. And this is what we were talking about last time, that whenever we deal with the attached pronouns, they have this muzaf connection. Okay, moving on. Wajahidu ma'a rasulih. and strive along with his messenger. So how do we get with? Because ma'a is with. And what is this? This is a pronoun or adverb of time and place. So here we keep that in mind, adverb of time and place. Wama kunta ladayhim. Now laday is, where is it coming from? Is coming from these. You see that? Okay. So what was the meaning? With, from. So wama kunta ladayhim, and you are not with them. So this laday is with. Making sense? Bal ahya'un inda rabbihim yurzaqun. So again, inda is nay, they live finding their sustenance in the presence of their Lord or near their Lord or close to near their Lord, right? This inda has been a word which I always have struggled with. It has a bunch of meaning. Brother Louis, maybe he can help us with that.
I don't know a better way to explain it than
Okay.
you did.
Inda is like near. So we'll just keep that meaning in mind right now. And then as we see more examples, it may give us a different context. So the next verse is Milladun Hakimin Alim. So from the all-wise and all-knowing. Where did I get that from? Is here dun. Dun ladai mean with or from. Okay. So the next one, Wamai Yabtaghi Ghair al-Islami Dina. And whoever seeks a religion other than, where is Ghaira? Ghaira here again. Ghaira is other than. Okay. Here the next one, La nufarriku baina ahadin. Baina, between. We make no distinction between any of them. وَهُوَ الْقَاهِرُ فَوْقَ ibadihi. And he is omnipotent, all powerful over his servants. And here you can see fawqa is above or over. Got it? Okay. The next one, naj'alhuma tahta aqdamina. So we may place them beneath our feet. Where did we get the beneath? Can somebody tell? Tahta. And what happened to tahta? Did it change any haraka?
Yeah.
No, it is tahta. It's not tahti.
Yeah.
Right? It's still tahta. Okay. So this subject was very short and it has only a couple of pages. So before I move on to the next one, does anybody wants to ask any question or want to go over this again, or should I go to the next lesson?
For this one, we just have to memorize it, basically.
Yes. So most of these kind of nouns we have to memorize.
With, from.
Yes, and understand the meaning is that, they are sort of act like prepositions, but they are not prepositions.
Okay.
Because prepositions, what do we know about preposition? That anytime a preposition comes before a noun, it forces it to go into halat jar.
Yes.
Right? In, like, for example, when we saw tahta, we saw min before it and not after it. Right? So when it came before it, a preposition took it into halat jar, made it min tahti. Okay? All right. So just take a look at this. I have already sent you this image in your WhatsApp group. So anytime you want to just take a glance at it and try to memorize these, that will be a good idea. And this page tells you exactly how these are used in the Quran. And I'm sure that you knew it, but now you'll be more aware of them because now we have talked about it, right? So the next thing, if you have no questions.
Before you leave this page, this ladun and ladai, are they exactly the same meaning? Like, are they interchangeable?
According to this page, they can take the meaning of with and from. Right? I do not have too much deep knowledge about this. I'm on the same level as you are. So at this moment, I will just take it with and from dun and ladai. And when the two examples we saw, Like here was with, laday, right? This is basically this one, laday, this one, right? This one was ladayhim, because him is the pronoun. And the other one was dun. And it was all, the dun was from, and laday was with. This is how it is. Dun is from, laday is with. So if you see that clarification, laday is with, and the dun is from.
Abid bhai, but there is a one not with them. Not from where we get the word of not, the meaning not. Ladai.
Where is the not? Okay, let's see.
Yeah, not with. And you were not with them.
Okay, let's see.
Go up. Little bit up.
Wama kunta. Kunta is a verb, which means were not.
Kunta means not, or la means not.
No, ma is not.
I think it's ma. Wama.
Wama.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're right. So wama is not, but the were is kunta.
Okay. So I was confusing with the la dai.
La. Okay, remember when we were doing our verbs, because we haven't touched verbs in a long time. When we are using past tense, we use the word ma, which is like no. Okay, la is also used, but ma is also used as not when we are using a past tense here. This is a kunta is past tense verb. It's actually kun, and ta is the zamir.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, you.
So before you change from this page, this word laday him, is it also possible to say ladun him?
Oh, okay. You mean here?
Yeah, is it possible? Like, is it correct to say ladun him, or is it, or laday him is the only way?
Ladayhim is the only way, because when we were doing the preposition, we said when there is a ya sakina, then the hum becomes him. Do you remember that rule when we were doing?
No, that I understand. What I'm saying is,
So
can you say ladun him?
Ladun hum? You're talking about this
ladun
one.
hum or ladun
okay,
him.
let's look at that. Ladun, where is that? Ladun.
Ladun was stand alone.
Yeah, it's a stand-alone. I don't know if I can combine with the zamir. Brother Louay, do you think we can combine with the zamir here? Dunhum or dunhim?
I was trying to check the Quran to see if the word ladunhim, but then there is like Rabbi habli min ladunka. So ladunka also with a pronoun.
Min ladunhum, possible.
Possible.
Right, possible. If we come across an example, we can.
But, so, for example, وَإِذًا لَآتَيْنَاهُمْ مِنْ لَدُنَّا أَجْرًا عَظِيمًا.
So if it
it's
has
usually connected to the entity of Allah, like مِنْ لَدُنْ حَكِيمٍ عَلِيمٍ وَإِذًا لَآتَيْنَاهُمْ مِنْ لَدُنَّا أَجْرًا عَظِيمًا. It's always connected to the word, to the entity of Allah.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do that.
Okay. If you come across any example, please let us know.
I will. Jazakumullah.
Okay, Jazakallah khair. So, Brother Javed, can we move on to the next one?
Sure.
Okay. All right. So the second part I wanted to talk about today was the interrogative pronouns. Ismul, istafham. So when we are asking questions when we want to ask question in Arabic, these are some of the interrogative pronouns we use. Okay. So let's look at the list first. And again, I have sent you this list in your WhatsApp for the same purpose that while we are talking about it, we may forget the meaning. So we can quickly take a glance at our phone and see, oh, what is the meaning of this? Okay. So Anna is from, where, how come. So when we use word Anna, there will be two meanings. And the verses down here will tell us which meaning is what, or what is the context. So a word used in the beginning of a sentence to ask a question are called interrogatives or interrogatives. Okay. Now, the one important rule or point to keep in mind, it says the beginning of a sentence. Okay. So when you ask a question, you ask with a question, the question, what do you call that? Pronoun, that what is it? Why? Where? How much? How? When? So they usually come in the beginning of the sentence, those words or those nouns. in a question, they come in the beginning. But that doesn't mean that they will come in the beginning of a ayah. You see the difference what I'm trying to make here? Yeah?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So the point to keep in mind is, can they come in the beginning of a sentence, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they come in the beginning of an ayah.
Beginning of the ayah.
If I give you a quick example, I would say, Kul ya ayyuhal kafirun. Right? So the kul is the beginning of the ayah, but the ayyuhal came, the ayyu part, which is, ayyu here, right here, this ayyu, it comes in the beginning of the sentence. I'll show you some examples as we go along, but just bear this point in mind that these words will come in the beginning of a sentence to make it a question, but it doesn't mean that the ayah will begin with a question mark. So moving on, Anna is from where, how come. Kaifa, how. We say Kaifa haluk, how are you. Now come is how much. Come is how much. Ayana, ayana is when. And ayyu is, or ayyun, which one, whose, masculine. Ayyatun, which one, whose, female. Okay. Mean do. Okay. Amma or amma. There are two ways. This is the, if you look at the explanation, this an and ma, two words, and they are combined. Now, what is this, by the way? Is this haruf jara? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. An. Remember an radiyallahu anhu? Okay. Mimma, it can be written like this, or it can be written like this. Mimma. And it is a combination of min and ma. Min is also our haruf jara. Okay. The other one, maza and ma. And the meaning is what? Limaza, lima is why. Man is who. Liman, from whom. Because what is li here? Lam, zir, li.
For.
It's a haruf jara, which means for. And man is who. So for who, from, or for which. This hamza fatha is what? Hal is did. Mata is when. Okay. Munzu means since. Aina. Aina is where. Fima is a combination of fi, haruf jara, plus ma. And what is the meaning of fi, by the way?
In.
And what is the meaning of ma?
What?
What? So in what? Okay. And here again, if you look at it, what is min?
From.
From. And ma?
What?
Oh, from what? Okay. An is about, and what is ma here? So if you remember like this also, it may come in handy for you guys to recall the meaning just that without looking at it. Okay, so let's look at some examples.
Before you go, this word ayana means when.
Yes.
How about iza? Iza is also when. So what is the difference here between iza and ayan, or they're both used for when?
Yes, that's a good question. Let me just stick with ayana for now and ayyu. Ayyu and ayana, they are used for this purpose, when. But in the Quran, ayana has come around 6 times in the Quran. And they are to talk about some event. Okay. And when ayana 6 times comes in Quran, only to talk about Yawm al-Qiyamah. It's kind of ayana is for a special matter, or sort of something big. So if you look at the Quran in the examples, what I have learned, that ayana has come 6 times, and each of these references were pointing to Yawm al-Qiyamah. Okay. Okay. So let's take a look at some examples. Qalu, Innaka la anta Yusuf. They said, are you indeed Yusuf? So what is the question here?
Are you
Uh,
indeed Yusuf? In
This right? And now, can you tell me, this is a out of the context question, which relates to our previous session. Can somebody tell me what this is? Innaka la anta Yusuf.
indeed you. Indeed.
emphasis. Yeah.
So emphasis. You see the innaka with the
Yeah.
zamir?
So
And
indeed you.
qad
Yeah.
lam. So this is one of the examples from our last session to how to, how many emphasis it has?
Two.
Two. Which ones?
Inna and la.
Allah, Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah khair. This is what I was hoping, that we start to broaden our horizon and start to see that in one verse there could be multiple concepts we have learned are applicable now, right? Now here, kul ayyu shay'in akbaru shahadatan. Say what thing, ayyu, what thing is greater as witness? Okay. Who remember the meaning of without looking? What is
Think. You think.
No, do.
Think.
Is do. Is do, right? Look at here. See, it's right here. Is do.
Do.
So that's why I was just keep your phone close to you. Now, one more point I want to go back to. Is do. Now again, remember, these are question marks, or these convert the sentence into a question. They're asking question. Every translation you will see will have a question mark. Now, did you notice here that in this example, it did not start from the beginning of the verse. It started from the beginning of the sentence, because kul means say. As you can see, kul means say. But where is the question starting from? Ayyu, what? Shay'in, thing is greater. Akbaru shahadatin, as witness. So you understand what I was saying earlier, that it comes in the beginning of the sentence, but not necessarily in the beginning of the ayah. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Good. So there is an example right there just to see what I was saying. And here it's starting with a sentence. So they come in the beginning. And if next time I ask you, the very first thing you're going to see is the question, right? So was do. The answer was right there in your in front of you. So hasibtum an
Ayyu is
tadkhulul jannah.
which.
Hmm?
Ayyu is which. Say which one is.
Which one? And also has again you're right, it's very confusing, because here they're telling me it is which, but here down here they're using the translation as what. So again, different books, different translations have
Which and what ideally is the same.
I can say which thing is greater. It's a good point, but I don't know how to answer that. It could be that you also have a meaning of what, Brother Louis, in Arabic, does ayu also mean what?
I think so, yes.
Okay. So the reason I go back to Brother Louis, because Brother Louis is an Arabic speaking person, even though he said he doesn't know much grammar, but my point of reference when these kind of question comes is him, because they use this language on a daily basis. So if he says what is also used for ayu, then it's good enough for us.
Regarding the English translation also, we can always say that which thing is greater or what thing is greater. It's almost like verbally, like
or interchangeably, they can be used interchangeably.
Yeah, it can.
Okay. All right. Now, what is hasibtum, by the way? I know hasib is a verb. What is tum here?
Is
you.
You.
Oh. Ism zamir.
You all.
Okay, good job. Is ism zamir, and it is
Attached.
Attached, and what person is it?
It's
Musanna. Musanna.
Second, you.
Musanna. Who said musanna?
Musanna.
It's not
No,
musanna.
Jama. Mudhakkar.
Jama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, okay. So let's carry on. Man dhalladhi yashfahu indahu illa bi izni. Okay, man. What is man?
Who?
Who?
Who is there who can recommend to him except by his permission? Okay, that's surah. What surah is this, or what ayah?
Ayatul Kursi.
Ayatul
Surah Baqarah.
Kursi. Jazakallah khair. Now here,
What is the meaning of za over here, Abid?
za.
What does za mean? What does za means here?
Okay,
Man
brother,
zal
Tony,
lazi.
you may have to help me out here.
What is the question again?
What is za? Manzal lazi.
The
I think it's connected to lazi. This is not separate word. Zal lazi.
I mean, so if you drop the za and you say man lazi, then also it makes the sentence, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is there. It has a meaning, and we just don't know. Okay, brother.
Isn't the Lois it za means with, like za, zu, zul
Okay,
jalali wal ikram?
zu is possessor. You know, when you say Allah is zu fadlil azim, that Allah is the possessor of fadl, blessing. So zu, I can tell you.
It's meaning of with. So za comes the same thing, or is it za different completely?
I don't know about the za, but
well,
zu.
could be this like do, but it's a different status of Arab. That's why it's the.
Yeah. So zu is for possessor. I know that much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, we'll get back to you on that, brother Javed. Inshallah. Okay, wama tilka biyaminika ya Musa. And what? Wama, wow is and, ma is what? Is that in your right hand, O Moses? And biyaminika is in your right hand. This, could it be muzaf ilayh?
Yes.
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 Okay, good job. And what is tilka, by the way?
That.
That.
No. Tilka was, oh yeah, you're right. But you have to specify one because ma is there,
Far.
also, right? What kind of pronoun is it?
Monas.
Yes, monas is good. But what am I looking for? I'm looking for the name of this pronoun.
Ishara. Ism Ishara.
Yes. Jazakallah khair. Jazakallah khair. Yeah, it's isme ishara and it's for women, right? And is it mabni or morab?
Mabna.
It's
Mabna
mabni.
or mabni. Now, tilka is which sigha is it? Is it the first one for the female or the singular? Or is it dual or is it jama?
Tilka is singular.
Tilka is singular. Is it the ishara kareeb or ishara ba'id?
Ba'id.
Ba'id.
Jazakallah khair. Looks like you guys are getting it. Alhamdulillah. Okay, next one. Yas'alunaka maza yunfikun. They ask you what they should spend. So maza here, if I go back, here was maza is what. Okay. So that's how we do that. Okay. Lima takuluna ma la taf'alun. Why? Lima, why? Why do you say that which you do not do? So lima takuluna ma la taf'alun. Right? Okay. Qala ya Maryamu anna laki haza. Remember who asked this question to Hazrat Maryam?
Zakaria.
Zakaria.
And what was anna here? Anna here is from where? How come?
Oh.
Okay. So he said, oh
Maryam,
Maryam, from where does this provision come to you? See that? Then she okay. And then at what point Hazrat Maryam said this? Qalat Rabbi anna yakunu li walad. She said, Qalat means she said, oh my God, or oh my Rabb, how can I have a son? Anna, how come? Because how can I, it was here also, if you look at Anna, how come? You see that? That was the sentence she said. When the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala or the angel told her that you're going to have this, Allah is blessing you with a son. And she said, how can I have a son? Right? Okay, next one. Qala kam labista. Kam is how much or how long. Let's take a look.
How long? How many?
How much, how long, you know, that they're saying, how long did you stay in the state of death? Kala, qala, kam labista. Okay. Kaifa. What is kaifa?
How?
How?
How. So kaifa nun shizuha. How we set them together. Also from Surah Al-Baqarah, when Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was talking to Hazrat Uzair alayhi salam, and he said, how we bring the pieces together for you. When he was talking about the donkey, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala was, when he was made to sleep for 100 years, when he woke up, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala had a dialogue with them, and that's one. These are references to that verse. So, qala awalam tu'min. Okay, he said, what do you not believe? Okay, laminal mulkul yawm. Laminal mulkul yawm. So to whom belongs this day? Laminal mulkul yawm.
Limanil.
Liminal. Okay. Limanil mulkul yawm. Now who said this? Who's saying this?
Allah.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will say that when everybody is dead, then he's going to announce that now to whom belongs the power this day. Okay. Again, aina. What is aina?
Where?
Where? Shuraka ukum.
Your
Where are
partners.
those
Your
whom you
partners.
claim they were your partners? Okay. Alhamdulillah. Wa kayfa takfurun. And how would you reject?
How you just.
Wa kayfa? How? Innakum latashhadun.
Innakum.
Innakum latashhadun. Okay. This one is very popular ayah. We know this. Fabi ayyi ala'i rabbikuma tukazziban. Fabi ayyi. Then who? Which of the favors of your sister Afi? Here they're using the word which for fabi ayyi. See. Now there is an interesting question here, and I'm sure we've already done this, so you will pick it up right away. The actual word is ayyu. Why do we have ayyu?
Because of fa.
Because of ba. Jazakallah khair, brother Jawar.
Harf jar.
Because ba is harf jar. Ba Umar is for thus or so or then. So then is here the fa. The meaning of fa here is then. Fa has many meanings. So, thus, hence, therefore, and then, and which is the ayyu? Because of the ba here, it becomes halat jar. Because jar majroor. You guys see that? Okay. Who can tell me what is fabi ayyi ala'i?
Ala'i favors.
Favor of? Which of
the
favors?
Of your Lord.
Okay, one at a time, please. Okay, who said mudaf ilay? Can somebody repeat who somebody was saying is mudaf ilay? Can somebody repeat that? Who said mudaf ilay?
Yeah.
You said it, Sister Rafi?
Yeah.
Okay, why did you say that?
It's alai is mudaf
Status of jar, right? The alai is in the status of jar. Look at the translation. Which of? So whenever there is an of, it's mudaf ilay. So there is one mudaf ilay right here, and rabbikuma. What is here? This is also
mudaf ilay.
Because of your Lord. You see, in one ayah or one verse, there could be a multiple, mudaf ilay. So just wanted to keep you engaged on this one. Now, what is amma?
About what? About what?
About what?
About what? So amma yatasa'alun. Which surah is this one?
Surah Naba.
Surah Naba. So about what do they ask one another? Amma yatasa'alun. Anin naba ilazim. Okay. So fal yan zuril insanu mimma khuliq. Mimma
From what?
From what he was created. So mimma is min plus ma, and it becomes mimma. Now one way to write is like this, and one way is to write with the alif. Then the next one is mata nasrullahi.
When?
When. Mata is when. Now, who can tell me what nasrullahi is?
Mudaf ilayh.
Jazakallah.
Allah's help.
Very good job, because you need to understand that. Okay, look at this. Yas'aluna ayyana yawmuddin. Yas'aluna, they ask. Ayyana, when is the day of judgment? You see that? Ayyana, whenever it came in the Quran, it's mentioning, usually talking about the day of judgment.
Day of judgment.
Okay, so keep that in mind. Ayyu can be used other places, but ayyana is something special, a big event, something important, right? Something special. And in the Quran, 6 times the reference is mostly, all the time, all the 6 times it has been pointing to Yawm al-Qiyamah. Okay, man is what? خلق السماوات والأرض. خلق السماوات والأرض. Who created the skies and the earth? So who? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who created. Now look at this. Ayyu'a munkalibi yankalibun. To which place turning back they will turn back. Right? To which place of turning back they will turn back. Ayyukum zadat.
Which one of you?
Yeah. Ayyukum zadathu hazihi imana. Which of you has this chapter of the Quran increase in belief? Or the verse. So the question here, which one of you or which of you? Okay. So the combination of man and an is amman, from whom. Or man is combined with the conjunction, or as amman, or how or who. Okay. So this is the explanation of why there are 2 variations, with one with the and one with the an and man. So amman huwa kanitun ana al-layli. Is he who devoutly prostrates and stands for worship during the hours of night. Okay. Amman yamliku sam'a wal absara. Or who is it that has power over the hearing and the sight? Okay. Amman khalaqa samawati wal arda. Who is it who has created the skies and the earth? And amman yujibul muttarra iza da'ahu. Who is it who responds to the distressed when he prays to him? It's all questions Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has asked in the Quran, and the answer is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who does all of that. So this part was mostly, the explanation of what the word means, or what these pronouns. Again, these are pronouns. What is the name? Interrogative pronouns. Ismul istafham. Okay, so remember that. So we have almost covered a lot of pronouns, like demonstrative ones, detached ones, attached ones, right? Adverbs. So inshallah, I will go to the next chapter, which is basically about the same thing, but in a different way. Okay, let's look at this one now. So here, this is from another book, and here you may get in more Arabic, like more spoken Arabic. These are not from verses from the Quran, but this is how Arabic people use this. So mahaza.
What is this?
What is this? And what is haza, by the way?
This.
No, yeah. So when I'm asking this question, what I'm trying to ask is, okay, you need to say this is isme ishara, the ishara for muzakkar is the wahid, things like that. So that the word, right? So mahaza, haza maktubul barid. This is the post office. So this is the question, and the answer is haza maktabul barid. Barid is the post office. Am I right, brother Louis?
Yes.
Yeah, yes,
Okay.
Lord.
Ma hazihi. Now, what is the difference between ma haza and ma hazihi?
Female.
مذكر and
Muannas.
مؤنث.
Muannas.
Muannas. Now, hazihi ulbatul aqlam. Now, what is ulba? I don't know. Brother Louis?
Box.
Box. So, this is a box of pens. What is aqlam?
Ben.
قلم.
Plural. The
Qalam.
جمع
Jama
قلم.
qalam.
جمع مكسر.
Mukassar. Jazakallah khair. Sister Noshina, I think. Okay. Ma asmuk.
What's your name?
What?
What is your name? Ismi Khalidun. Ismi, my name is Khalid. Now, ma lawnu, what is this? Kul, kalan,
Qalan sutika. Qalan sutika.
what is kalan sutika? Brother Louis?
Louis.
I think it's the gown, you know, the thing
Gown.
you put on your head.
Okay, all right. So, lawn is color, right? Ma is what? So, what color is your gown? Lawnuha aswadu aw hiya sawda'u. Lawnuha, its color is black, or it is black. Female.
Why they're using both the gender of Muzakkar and Muannas in the colors?
Oh, yeah, Brother Louis, can you please explain to us why you Arabic people do that?
No. Why means it's the dress.
I'm just trying to
If this
have a
is a
lighter.
dress, why it is both Muzakkar and Muannas?
Go ahead, please, Brother Louis.
Launuha.
I
If
don't
they're
know.
using launuha, then it should be Saudao. Why they saying Aswad? Aswad is for Muzakkar.
Okay, launuha aswadu aw hiya sauda. So sauda is for female, we know that. Hiya is for female, we know that. Okay. Anyway, we can debate that, but right now this is not our subject. Like what we are only trying to understand how to ask a question, right? So let's quickly go because we are running out of time. So man anta, who are you?
Who are you?
Ana talibun jadid. I am the new student.
A new student.
I am a new student. Liman hazihi shanta. Shanta is a bag.
Please.
Yes.
To whom belongs this bag? Okay, or who is this bag for? Right? Now, even though the shanta is female, but the answer is hazihil shantatu li Khalidin. This shanta belongs to Khalid. Remember a few lessons back when we were doing prepositions, we said li is for, but it also means belongs to. Hazihi shantatu li Khalidin. This bag belongs to Khalid. Mimman akhasta al-ilmi or ilma. Mimman akhasta ilma.
From whom you got the knowledge.
Yeah, who has the knowledge? Okay. Then the next one is Aina. What is Aina?
From where?
Where?
Where is your house?
Where?
Aina baytuka.
Where is your house?
Where is your house? Now, what is this ka, by the way?
Pronoun.
Pronoun.
Damir.
What kind?
Muzakkar. Singular.
Attached pronoun.
This is attached.
Very good job. So, Baiti fi mintaqati Nazimabad. So, he's somebody from Karachi. He says, my house is towards Nazimabad, I guess. Mintaqati. What is Mintaqati, Brother Louis?
It's area, like the area.
Area. Or close by, right? Or in the area,
No,
in the vicinity?
the area.
Area.
Yeah.
So, what is Baituka? Can somebody tell me what is Baituka?
Mudaf alayh.
Very good job.
Mudaf alayh.
Okay, good job. Min aina anta. From where you are. Where are you from? Min aina anta. Ana min Surya. I am from
Syria.
Syria. Ila aina anta zahibun. Where are you going? Ana zahibu ilal maktabati. I am going to the office. Am I right, Brother Louis?
Yes. Jazakallah khair.
Alhamdulillah. Kam kitaban fi yadika. How many books in your hand? Right? Is it come? How many books in your hand?
Yes.
Yadi kitabani. I have in my hand. I have 2 books. Kam rubiyatan indak. How much money you have or how many rupees you have? Indi miyatu rubiya. I have 100 rupees. Kam sanatan umruka. How old are you? Right? Umri ishruna sana. I am 20 years old. Become hazal kitabu. How much is this book? Hazal kitabu bi ashri rubiyat. Meaning this book is $10 or 10 rupees. Kam sa'atu al-an. What is the time right now? As-sa'atu al-ana al-wahidatun wahidatu wan nisf. Right now the time is 1:30. 1:30. Okay. Mata mo'idu safrika or safarika. What is mata?
When?
When. And mata zawajuka ya Zaid. When are you getting married, ya Zaid? Zawaji yawm al-jum'ah. He said, I'm getting married on Friday. Mata al-imtihanu nihayyu. When is your exam? Huwa fi shahr al-qadim. What does that mean? It is in the next month. It is in the coming months. Yeah?
Does it nihai means finish? When will your exam finish?
Final examination? It could be like, when is your final exams?
Oh, final exam. Okay.
Yeah. Kaifa halukum? Am I talking to one person?
Are you all of how are all of you?
Nahnu.
Jama muzakkar second person.
Very good job. So jawab uska answer is nahnu bi khairil alhamdulillah. We are all good, alhamdulillah. Kaifa mustawid tullabi. What is tullabi?
Student.
Jama.
Student.
Tullabi jama. Jama mukassar or jama salim?
Jama mukassar.
Jama muzakkar.
MashaAllah. Okay, let's quickly go over other stuff. So you saw that this is a different way of learning the same thing we just looked at. In the previous lesson, the previous PDF, we looked at these words or pronouns from the Quranic perspective. Here we are looking at some simple Arabic sentences which we use in our daily conversation. Okay, so let's quickly look at this. Ma is what? Is used for asking questions about inanimate objects and animals. So when you use ma, it is for inanimate, like not human or animals. Lima, and then yeah, okay. So it is attached with various prepositions for different meanings. For example,
So basically, غير عاقل.
غير عاقل, you can say. Yes, غير عاقل. So لما تأخرت اليوم. Why are you late today? Lima.
Is he
Lima is what?
addressing to the feminine gender?
Yes, it is a feminine. Yes, it is a feminine. It's a verb with the feminine. Okay. So next one, Lima anta jalisun hunaha. Why are you sitting here? Lima anta. Is it male or female?
Male.
Male. Because it's anta. Very good job. Yes. Limaza may also be lima may also be replaced by limaza. So limaza and lima has the same meaning. Why? Okay. So I could say over here I said lima ta'akhkhartil yawm, and here I'm saying limaza ta'akhkhartal yawma. Why are you late today? Now here we have limaza instead of lima. Now look at the or amma is an plus ma. Amma yatasa'alun. We have already looked at that. Now bima katabta. With what did you write? With what? Because bima is with what? Okay. Bima. With what? Man, who, is used for asking about human beings. So if I want to say who, and I'm talking about human beings, aqil, then it will be man. And the other way was ma. Remember that one? The non-aqil one? Aina is where, used for asking about places. Kam is how much, is used for asking about numbers and measures. The noun following it is always singular, indefinite, and in the accusative case. Who can explain to me what that means?
There's Wahid, Nakara, and Jar.
Jar or nasab?
Nasab.
Accusative is nasab, right?
Nasab.
The jar is genitive.
Oh, yeah.
Mata is when. It is used for asking about time. Okay, mata. When is that going to happen? Something like that. Now, kaifa is how. Is asked about condition or manners. Kaifa. All these pronouns are mabni. What does that means?
Not changeable.
Cannot be changed.
Not changeable. So what is the word we use when we were going through session? Flexible or non-flexible? So these are non-flexible. What is the quality of a mabni noun?
All the same.
All three states are same.
Very good job. So it's gonna stay in Rafa is gonna be IU, Nasab is gonna be IU, and in Jar is gonna be IU. Right? Which is no IU is Morab. Okay. No, so we read it wrong. So all interrogative pronouns are mabni except IU. Because we saw that IU was changed when we had a preposition with it. So and Morab, what is Morab, by the way?
Flexible.
Flexible. Good job. And how many kind of Morab we have?
Here.
Two. What are their names? English, if you can tell me.
Munsarif. Munsarif.
Okay. Munsarif is the one which changes all three states. And Ghair Munsarif will be only 2 states.
Yes.
Okay. So, okay, let's see. What else we have? These are used to ask question about something. They occur in the beginning of the sentence and are mostly invariable. You get that part? This is the rule. I told you in the beginning, they occur in the beginning of the sentence. And now the second thing we know is they are mostly invariable. Okay. So we got to the question now. There are questions in English. Okay. Let me ask you one question here. What is your name, female? How are you going to ask it? Okay. Now, let me ask you this. I know that it will be hard for people to say the whole sentence. So let me just simply get the idea that what are you going to use for this word? Let's just say we want to just say, how is what?
Come.
No, how? How many?
How is
how?
How many children
Come. So if you look at the examples or the solutions, you see come, waladan lucky. Okay, how many children you have? So right now, because just to save time, I'm not going through the whole exercise. I'm just asking you, let's just try to figure out the word, which is the question word.
Is this exercise on the Google?
Yes, sir.
Oh, good.
All these material is in the Google. I think I have to send you the link because you did join us in the middle of the class. So maybe you didn't have the link. I'll send it to you, inshallah. Okay. What is your female name? Like, what is your name for, I'm asking a female. So what will be the question?
Ma Ismuki.
Ma Ismuki.
Masmuki.
Right? Ma Ismuki. Because ki is the
female
for the female, right? Monas, mashallah. Okay. Where is your maternal grandmother's house? So just tell me about the where.
Aina.
Aina. Okay, very good job. So let's see. It says Aina. Now, when do I supposed to use mata?
Time.
Time. Good job. How many?
Come.
Come.
Okay, let's look at it. Come. How many is come? Okay. How many rooms again? Come. Why are you worried today? Why?
Lima. Limaza.
Or limaza. Mashallah. How much?
Come.
Bikum. I think bikum. Because when you're asking how much, it is the price you're asking. So let's look at number 7 is gonna be Bikum.
Become.
Become. Become. Okay.
Become.
Are you all prepared for the exam?
Anta.
Hal. I think there is hal also for that. So number 8 is hal. Okay. So
But if we say anta, will it be wrong?
Say it again.
Anta.
Is also used fine. Okay. So
Okay.
hal and is interchangeable. If you want to make questions about that, it could be or hal.
Okay.
Right? Inshallah. So you're right. Let me look at the other examples. This thing is keep coming in my way. Okay. Where are these new students from?
Aina.
Aina. Who is the beautiful child?
Man.
Man.
Why? Because it's a, it's a human. Okay. Maza Shantika. Maza.
Whose bag
Give
is
sensible answer to the following question. Maza Shantika.
Whose bag is this?
Maza?
Where? No, what?
Why? Maza?
What is your
Doesn't
why?
make any sense.
We
Why?
need Brother Louis' help, please.
Why?
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 Shantatika.
Shantatika. What did that mean, Brother Louis?
Maybe it's like, what is your bag? Like, what's brand is your bag? What color?
What brand is your bag? So let's see. Exercise number 2. No, it says, what is in your bag, I guess.
That's it was not the correct.
It has some books and some other stuff.
Should be ماذا في شنطتك إذا ماذا في شنطتك.
Exactly. Fish will be there.
What is it? What's in the bag, I think?
Yeah.
In your bag. Okay. Kam ukhtal laka. Kam ukhtal laka.
How many sisters do you have?
How many sisters you have?
لأختك.
Okay, let's take a look.
لأختي.
Liukhtani. I have 2 sisters.
لأختاني.
I mean, the answer is up to you what you want to say, right? Aina baytu jaddaka. Where is the house of your grandfather? Baytu fil Madina. You can say something simple as that, right? So let's see. Baytu jaddi fi mantikati Julshani Iqbal. So Gulshan Iqbal. This book is from Pakistan, I think. That's why they're giving all the Karachi references here. Sorry, I'm laughing because this is somewhere.
And they're very specific.
Yeah, we live in Gulshan Iqbal in Pakistan. That's why I'm like, this guy is probably my neighbor or something. This person, whoever wrote the book. Okay. So anyhow, did you guys get the idea that what we were trying to accomplish? Mashallah, if you can just remember those meaning of those, couple of dozen words, and you saw how frequently they're used in the Quran. And I'm sure that now as we know more and more things, our understanding of the Quran increases. And that is what our goal was, that we want to connect to the Book of Allah. We want to directly learn from the Quran without the translation. We want to connect with it on a personal level. So I hope that magic is happening now. And I get goosebumps when I feel that way. But I don't see that excitement because I'm behind a computer and I cannot see your faces, but I'm sure you all feel the same way. Yes?
Yes, brother.
All excited?
Yes.
Okay, alhamdulillah. So I guess we call it a night tonight. It was a good lesson, mashallah. We learned a lot of things. We may not realize that, but it is a lot of stuff we learned today, for sure. So Jazakallah khair. Again, I will post the video, and if somebody wants to review it, they can do it, and I'll share the links for all the material again. And please check your WhatsApp messages, because I'm using the WhatsApp group as my review session, also pointing you to in different directions so that you guys can, keep in touch with me during the week or during the period when we are not. Okay, Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
And can you share the link for the
link for what, sister?
For this Google Drive?
Okay, you're still having trouble with the Google Drive?
Yes, I still have trouble.
Oh my God. Okay, inshallah, I'll see what I can do. You know what? Maybe you can send me a USB and I can send you all the files on the USB. Inshallah. Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum
Wassalam. Jazakallah.